Hey guys, guess what? My daddy got me two aliens. They're like twins. Oh, you know what else? This last Saturday, I went to my first karate class. I already got a white belt. I'm a savage. I'm not a girly girl anymore. I'm a girly girl. Oh, I'm supposed to keep it short, but my mom said that I asked her for a monkey for Christmas, a real monkey, not a stuffed monkey. I got enough of those. I say, Mommy, when can I get a real monkey? And she said, you get a real monkey when I get 1 million followers. So let's show her, guys. Let's do this. Help me get a monkey. Okay? Like and subscribe, okay? All right. Hi everybody, how you doing today? Today we're going to be checking out some mind-blowing TikToks. My name's Vicki King and welcome to King Gong Crazy. Here we go.
We are not living in 2021. It's actually 1724. At least that's what some historians think, and it's pretty crazy. In the 90s, German scientists proposed something called the phantom time hypothesis, which basically says that 300 years of human history is missing. Before our modern calendar, most of the world used to use the Julian calendar, in which an extra day was added every 128 years. So when the Gregorian calendar was introduced, there were some discrepancies. To make up for this extra day every 128 years, this calendar should have added 13 days, but it only added 10, which would mean that 300 years of human history are literally unaccounted for, which would mean we're actually living in the 18th century.
Why you don't know what Project Bluebeam really is? In 1994, a man named Serge Monast wrote a book in which he detailed that the United Nations are going to create a fake alien invasion.
Milton William Cooper talked about it in his book too, Behold a Pale Horse. You should really look at that book.
The goal would be to make people lose all hope and accept that they were going to die. For what you say? For the coming of the Antichrist, he would pretend to save us from the fake alien invasion, a man who came from the sky, a fake god, which would make most of humanity follow him, pray to him, accept him as God. It's how they would start the one world order. This is for the people that say, I don't believe in aliens. It's Project Bluebeam isn't believing in the Antichrist, as ridiculous as aliens coming to Earth.
I've heard this one before. I guess we'll find out. This would be the year for it.
You've probably seen this government document on CIA.gov website, and I took the liberty of reading 29 whole pages to summarize it for you guys. So stick with me through this video because the stuff you're about to hear is mind-blowing, the things they figured out.
My assumption is that this is about hemisync.
They started out with meditation, hypnosis, and something called biofeedback. Now, these people didn't just make leaps and bounds with hypnosis. They were able to teach people how to heal their own bodies with their brains, even tumors. But here's the best part. So the Gateway Experience is a training system designed to alter your consciousness and bring it outside of your physical sphere and basically escape the restrictions of time and space. And I quote, the participant then gains access to the various levels of knowledge that the universe has to offer. As the paper goes on, it talks about intervening dimensions. It states that if someone's speed of their brainwave reaches 2 points of complete rest, or drops below 10 to the negative 33 centimeters per second, in the words of Bentov, we enter a new world. A lot of you have probably seen this government document on CIA.
So the Gateway Experience you can find on YouTube also, and you can listen to the videos. You want to use headphones if you try this. It creates a really unique experience in your body. I did try it for a while, and the only thing that I really got out of it was more vivid dreams. I will say that. I did have more vivid dreams. Whether or not that was another reality, who knows? I don't know, but it's pretty cool. You should check it out. Hemi Sync. The Gateway Experience.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
I guess the biggest one for me is the fact that they stopped teaching cursive to make you think that it was so that kids couldn't read the Declaration of Independence, but really it's because the fact that they don't want you to know that it's actually writing spells, and that's why it's called spelling. And cursive, you can write curse words and curses, which is witchcraft, but they don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know that what you're writing and what you're spelling out can actually be put into life and that it can actually come true. They don't want you to know that.
You know what? I actually agree with this. I really do. Who knows? Pretty interesting.
This is the ultimate conspiracy theory, according to Joe Rogan.
If you're a conspiracy theorist,
Yeah.
this is the real conspiracy. The conspiracy is have as many social problems as possible
To distract.
that people get distracted by, that people concentrate on, whether it's a pandemic, whether it's masks, vaccines, pride, trans movement, sponsor drag shows for kids if you want people to get mad and want people to get distracted.
Right.
Sponsor
Let them
that.
focus on that.
Get
Yeah.
people to think that it's a good idea to do that and watch the outrage. You know, get people to think that the oceans are going to be boiling in 5 years.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Get people to think that if we don't change it, like that was one of the things that Greta Thunberg said 5 years ago, that we'll all be dead.
In 5 years?
Well,
They keep
it's 5 years
saying
later,
that.
and we're not all dead. So you definitely are wrong, and you're 16. So why are they flying you out to Ukraine? Like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So there's so many of these fucking social distractions that are in our face all day long about everything. And I feel like sometimes that's what I feel like about Supreme Court rulings. We're going to take away Roe v. Wade, and everybody's like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
What? And that's another one.
Yeah.
And then that one becomes a thing that people identify as the most important problem that they have to solve. And while all this is going on, money's getting moved around, decisions are getting made.
Yeah.
And it's a brilliant cover for
It is.
wild shit.
Yeah, because all you have to do ever really is follow the money on anything.
Yeah.
And you see what's actually happening, and everything else is a distraction to that.
So if you're feeling played right now, you should be, because division is the ultimate tactic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give me a follow if you like the content, and I'll see you guys in
I absolutely believe in this. Absolutely. They got to keep us distracted so we don't know what's really happening.
3 conspiracies about the European laboratory known as CERN that will blow your mind. What is CERN? CERN is a massive particle physics laboratory located in Geneva. They're trying to create the God particle, or the particles that make up the universe, by slamming subatomic particles into each other at the speed of light. In 2016, CERN was finally able to use a laser and create atoms of antimatter out of hydrogen. This has Christians in an uproar, saying that what they're trying to do is actually create a portal to hell. Conspiracy number 1. Why would they think such a thing? Because CERN has openly admitted they're trying to create and sustain these particles. Antimatter is subatomic particles with the reverse charge of normal subatomic particles. This negatively charged substance could be used to open up the gates to hell. And that the Goddard Tunnel is going to be the gateway they use. This is the first railway through the Swiss Alps. Due to the opening ceremony being very demonic and the main character being the Goat Man, who is the Celtic god of witchcraft in the wild, Cernonos. The beginning of his name being C-E-R-N. Evil rituals at CERN next.
Say this. When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so that's cool. A jet just went over, and then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing, and you didn't know why.
Now, come on, man. This is just from heavy air traffic. You know, there has to be some sort of airport nearby. These streaks in the sky are caused by the water vapor in the airplane's engine, and the low temperature causes ice crystals. It's not like they could just turn it off or... Okay, I don't know what that was about, but this is testing the weight limits of the planes, right, for passengers. And no, those aren't hoses hooking up to anything. Yeah, they're just testing the planes, guys. Now that's how they do their little writing in the sky, you know what I'm saying? It's just a crazy conspiracy.
No, it's not. It's not a crazy conspiracy. I think we're all aware of this now.
Forearms. You see we've got this divider here. So right now you can kind of see your arm. You see the arm there. And I'm going to cover over part of your arm. Now I'm doing that because your eyes talk to your brain. And your eyes tell you this is what's happening. So now, can you physically see your arm, your right arm here?
No.
Great. So I'm going to take these two classroom rulers. So we're going to train the sensations. You feel the rulers touching your hands because it's now becoming one with your mind. That this right hand is your right hand, right? You are believing that as I drag the ruler on your right hand there,
it totally
that it is
feels.
in fact in your brain, your right hand.
It totally feels like my hand. That's crazy.
Feel the sensations line up with each finger.
What? Whoa, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah. So now if I just do like a little tap. Right?
Yeah.
Feel the knuckles. Feel each digit.
Oh, that's...
Okay, this is where...
That's crazy.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna do this one more time to train your brain.
Okay.
Right, so you feel your thumb.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And your index finger.
This is nuts.
Your ring finger.
Oh my goodness.
And your pinky
It's
finger.
not touching the other hand now.
And now you're gonna feel it when I tap it. You feel that?
Yeah.
And that. And
Whoa.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
Yeah.
I have not been using the other ruler.
What?
You feel that?
Yeah.
I am not using the ruler.
Whoa. What do you... I mean, it's crazy. It's not... Oh! Whoa,
You
it
felt
even
that,
like...
right?
Oh, no.
Now, check
Oh.
this out. We're gonna do a little test. Now, again, this is all in your mind. You're retraining your brain to feel sensations.
Okay.
But your brain is thinking that it's feeling it.
Okay.
So even if it gets a little, what would be considered painful, I will not be harming you because of course I'm not going to be actually hitting your right arm. But your brain really believes that this is in fact your right hand.
Oh,
right?
this is making me nervous.
All right, here we go. I'll start lightly. Feel that on the thumb.
Whoa, yeah. Oh. Whoa. I'm totally feeling it in this hand. It feels... It just... Oh. Wow, this is so strange.
You feel that?
Yeah. I want to move my hand, but it feels like I can't. What's that for?
Now again, I would never on purpose hurt you, right?
Okay.
And I would never take a hammer and bash your fingers to where they would hurt, right?
I hope not.
But again, your
I would
brain
hope not.
is going to tell you that you're going to feel this when in fact I'm not actually going to be causing any damage to your hand, right?
Okay.
So we'll start lightly again, okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Very lightly. Here we go.
Oh, it's so weird.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh, the infamous thumb when you're hammering. Oof. Missed the nail.
Oh, you know, it feels like an electric shock. It's so strange.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, even when I touch myself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this. One last electric. Watch this. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Guess which finger I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
Guess which finger. See if you can tell me which one it is.
Middle.
Ooh. Now again, I did not actually hurt you, did you? You didn't feel actual pain in your real hand. But for an instant, your brain told you that you were thinking that you felt
a hammer hitting your hand. My brain thought that this was my hand.
That's fascinating. But have you ever gotten a cut and you didn't feel anything until you looked at it and saw that you had a cut and then it started hurting? Wow. That's amazing. I'm impressed. That's cool. That's fascinating. That's all I have for today. You know, some of the things I did know, and some actually kind of did blow my mind. If there are anything that blow your mind, let me know. I want to hear about it. I want to hear about all this crazy stuff. Come back and see me again, okay? And please give me a like and subscribe. I could really use it. Thanks, guys. Bye.